Fleuralis, removal of ambush, health regeneration from 5% to 6%, soft landing from 50% to 60%, walk speed from 30 to 35. Addition of Pack Healer, addition of Egg Stealer, addition of Grab, addition of -300 Spite, addition of -2 Frostbite attack, addition of -1 Bleed attack. This gentle plushie is in need of a few stitches. Fleuralis can now play into a more supportive role with its unique form of ailment healing, featuring a negative spite and multiple negative ailment attacks. Egg Stealer allows Fleuralis to return lost eggs to their mothers, a fitting role for this big softie. A cuddle from this chimera will cure you for good. Starknol, addition of 2.5 dart, addition of 25 dart stamina. Starknol is one of the few semis without a dart. Though this metal critter is more land-dwelling, they are good swimmers with the help of their long tail. The addition of a dart is thematic and also extremely helpful for traversing water. Starknol will be more enjoyable to play with this mobility upgrade. Coniferon, health from 5,800 to 5,500, weight from 4,000 to 150 to 4,400, damage from 150 to 170, defensive bleed from 5 to 3. Addition of Grab. Addition of 30% poison block. Coniferon is a well-known meta creature, as its tankiness and defensive capabilities alongside its potent support makes it difficult to handle. Also taking the opportunity to add a bit of poison resistance, as Coniferon is generally flighty and wants to run from trouble. Equenix, removal of soft landing. This is more of a buff disguised as a nerf. Equenix's soft landing prevented it from darting far, as soft landing activates mid-dart and stops momentum. With this now gone, Equenix can now zoom across the water just as they were meant to do. Meorlark, addition of 200 moisture, removal of crush charge. Meorlark's usage of crush charge to offset adrenaline was a little too strong. The addition of moisture also helps to limit it a little. Ouratum, removal of block necropoison, bleed attack from 2 to 1. Removal of quick recovery, turn from 1 to 3, glide regeneration from 3 to 2. Ouratum oftentimes feels like a frustratingly uncombatable opponent. Exceedingly tanky, decently mobile, and with a coveted ability combo of quick recovery and fortify, Aura has incredible uptime with little consequences. This is an adjustment also in part caused by the recent nerfs necropoison has received as an ailment. With 50% resistance, Aura has to receive an effective 20 necro before its ability to cleanse itself of it is removed. The removal of this reopens necropoison stacking as an option for counterplay. Oxysenix, bleed attack from 2 to 1, health regeneration from 6% to 5%, moisture from 400 to 300, takeoff from 25 to 30, removal of strength in numbers. While Oxysenix's recent changes did help push it away from Ja Tunhol's niche, they also worked to exacerbate the overtuned areas of its kit, transforming it into a nightmare in combat scenarios with few means of counterplay. What's more, the species proved to still be extremely agile on takeoff, ignoring the original intent of an endurance-based predator of the waves. This set of small nerfs serves to overall trim back Oxysenix's overperforming kit, reducing areas of excessive advantage and forcing it to have more startup time when taking to the skies. Athulyth, defensive injury from 0.5 to 1. Athulyth's defensive injury was set to such a low value to begin with because we had assumed it doubled with weight like offensive injury does. Upon review, defensive injury does not in fact double with weight, applying it at face value instead. This was, however, wrongly assumed to benefit Athulyth, so this is a change to bring it up to intended values. Gimon-Ogu, dart stamina from 25 to 20, takeoff multiplier from 30 to 20. Gimon currently struggles especially hard with its mobility. Taking off from water generally requires both a dart and a takeoff to stamina costs, which in live gameplay measures out to 55 out of 115 stamina used, or just shy of 50%. At 15 flight speed, taking off from neutral at the surface isn't always a viable option, with how momentum is oftentimes impossible to build while below 17 flight speed. This issue is exacerbated even more when Gimon finds itself pitted against wind shredders or trying to flee the larger aquatics. Taking the opportunity to pull back on some of the smaller nerfs it received post-launch. Vahiaex, addition of 3 dart stamina to 20. Aidoneiscus, damage from 400 to 395. Addition of 0.5 defensive burn. Aidoneiscus has historically struggled in both aerial fights and duels versus smaller opponents, having few options to fight back. The addition of a small amount of defensive burn not only supplements Aidon's ailment stacking prowess, but also provides a challenge for smaller creatures that would otherwise abuse the species' long body. Lactarim, health from 7,000 to 8,000, damage from 225 to 200. Weight from 28,500 to 32,000, health regeneration from 6% to 4%, walk speed from 37 to 33. Sprint speed from 40 to 40, offensive injury from 1 to 0.75, defensive corrosion from 1 to 0.5. Defensive poison from 3 to 2, defensive disease from 4 to 4.5, block poison from 75% to 50%. Addition of 35% block frostbite, removal of crush charge, addition of launch charge, toxic trail from 40% to 20%, removal of drowsy area, addition of area water restore. Lactarim has been pushed into a new speed range that is healthier for it, while also retooling some of its combat options. Aidoneiscus Hitbox adjustments. Aidoneiscus's long body and restricted hitbox have since its release combined to make aerial combat frustrating for the species, an area in which it was designed to be formidable. These changes seek to make self-defense and landing hits a little easier. Oxytalis Hitbox adjustments. Oxytalis has been struggling to combat against flyers due to its very low hitbox. This aims to give it a much-needed adjustment, granting it a chance against flyers. Corsarlett Hitbox adjustments. Corsarlett's hitbox was lengthened slightly. It should be slightly easier for hits to register at higher speeds.